the NBA. You know, Perkins is committed to Memphis. Lang is not committed, but both those guys want to show they can get up and down.
Well, Perkins runs the floor pretty well. He's got terrific footwork, but maybe not the explosiveness he needs to make the jump to the NBA as Aaron Brooks scores. And Brooks is going to Oregon next season, a really quick point guard that can get up and pressure the ball. He can really get up under you.
We've got about 16 different schools represented amongst the players here in tonight's game. Again, you don't know if all the commitments will come through because some of them may forego their college commitment and jump straight to the NBA. But Brooks, a guy 6 feet at best, who is headed to the Pac-10, as Jay mentioned, up to Eugene.
And Chris Paul now headed to the free throw line, who is headed to Wake Forest. And I've been really impressed when I've watched him play of his leadership skills. He's an excellent ball handler and passer, but he's a guy that can direct traffic out there and put people into the right spots, and that's going to serve him well when he gets to Wake Forest.
1 of 2 for Paul, and not disappointed early in the first 4.5 minutes by what the East team has brought to the game, especially Lebron James, who has been a finisher on a feed from Paul and has also been setting up his teammate Villanueva for an equally spectacular play. Charlie Villanueva on the receiving end of a couple of spectacular passes from LeBron James, getting easy dunks here tonight.
And that's one of the reasons people like to play with LeBron, because he gives the ball up, and he does it because it's the right play. The great finish by Villanueva, and then drawing 3 defenders and dishing it off. James has an extraordinary ability to pass the ball.
And as you saw a little bit earlier, he averaged 11 assists per game with St. Vincent St. Mary, the Ohio State champions and the mythical national champions this year, ranked #1 at the end of the season by USA Today. Lots of subs for the West. This is Chris Humphreys, who's headed to Duke, number 34, who just turned it over. And it's the East quickly down the floor, and James led Lang a little bit too far. We're going to show you periodically during the game tonight, the leading scores and some of the factual information about all 24 players in this game. We do have 2 injured players, by the way. We'll tell you about them. We expect to see 22 players in total tonight as Von Wafer comes into the game and misses a long jumper. And here's James, likes to handle. And that's going to be a goaltend. Count the basket for James.
Really impressed with the fundamentals. You notice that he's like a running back popping through the hole. He stays really low when he dribbles, and that's one of the reasons he is so good in transition.
As we mentioned off the top of the show, Tim McCormick was with us tonight, was a McDonald's All-American in 1980. Jay Billis off on the bubble and somehow left out in 1982.
A political thing.
But Tim, you played in this game. Now let's let LeBron do his stuff. Hang on. Oh, yes. Good for him.
It was a beautiful play, but we still can't help but be a little bit disappointed.
Does that remind you of some of the plays you guys ran in 1980 in this game? Well, how has it changed since then?
You know, Dan, in 1980, there were no boys or no girls in the game. It was boys only, and it was definitely no national TV. But the interesting thing is I had never met or played against anybody from either team.